All right, let's talk about Wicked. So I'm someone who's been a Wicked fan for a minute. I saw Wicked on Broadway in New York my first time when I was in like high school. I fell in love with it. I saw it with the original cast with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. Ooh, amazing, amazing, amazing. And before Act 1 of the movie came out last year, I saw it again on Broadway the previous year. So I'm just a Wicked girly, okay? But let's get into it. So the first act, right? The first movie of Wicked basically covered all of the juiciness, all of the backstory, everything that we needed to know about the characters, right? We see that Act 1 ends with Elphaba learning that she has these abilities, that she can fly, and that she's not taking no more of nobody's shit, okay? Especially not fraud ass. Anyway, so part two or act two, right, starts off with we're seeing that it's been years later. Elphaba's out here defending the animals. She's doing what she got to do to stick up for her people, trying to defend Oz while they're out here, spreading lies and hatred and all that. And then her sister Nessa has now turned into like this weirdo government ops who has Bach like as a slave and a servant because she thinks that that's going to be her man one day, but she's very delusional, not in a good way, and she is not manifesting love with Bach. Sorry. I'm not going to get too deep into it because y'all need to go watch either the musical or go see part two of the movie or read the book, okay? I'm almost done with the book, and it's actually really, really dark, by the way. Anyway, the thing that I love the most about Act 2 or Part 2 of the Wicked movie is that Elphaba ultimately gets to experience love. She ultimately gets to experience what unconditional love looks like for the first time in her life. Her dad didn't love her. Her sister didn't love her. She just used her, right? Everybody was always just seeing Elphaba as like this big burden until she met Fiyero. And he was someone that could really, really see her for who she was beyond her skin. And I think that even though like it was super tragic, everyone had a tragic ending. I honestly think Bach had the worst ending, even though he turned into like a red pill, woman hating weirdo at the end, but whatever. I think that Elphaba, although her ending was tragic and her life was very tragic, it's beautiful that she got to experience love, and her and Fiyero are the only ones that got to do that. So